Bam. Oh, I just realized mistakes have been made. Haha. Well, I'm just...
What is Kyle?
Everything is bad. Okay. Whew. We're good. Alright, so now I just need to post the link. And every people on stream got a nice view of my Facebook for like 2 seconds.
Oh, good. Now we know that Kyle's real.
Yeah. I would prefer not.
Wait.
Alright. That's one.
You fucked up so horribly. What does that for all of them?
Alright, Nick.
Okay, Kyle, hi. Yes, okay. Don't swing.
What is up, guys? Welcome to episode 3 of the Let's Talk About Machinima podcast. I am here with the creator of the BoneHeadClan, member of the Smashing 13, Nick, and also Matt, who's playing Dark Souls in the background.
Hi. Hello, everyone. I am Nick S. of the BoneHeadClan, leader of the BoneHeadClan, member of the BoneHeadClan, and now member of Smashing 13, a group that's gonna get off the ground sometime this year. That's what I estimate, anyway. And Matt.
And I'm Matt. Hi.
Matt.
Alright, well, thank you for joining me.
Kyle.
Today's gonna be fun.
Kyle, please hang on. Matt is also a member of the BoneHeadClan, a very respected
You're right.
member who draws and has an Instagram at DanDurpleDraws. Check out his art. Give him money.
I don't use that Instagram. Give me money.
Dude.
A total tone shift. Alright, well we've already got a few people in the chat, so
Oh.
that's cool.
Shit, wait, I need the link, right? Can I see the live feed? Do I talk to people?
It's in the chats. You're in the chats. Just calm your...
Yeah, but I need to observe the chat.
I'm your Nick Kitties.
No.
Oh,
you-
cool. Just if you go on the stream, just make sure your volume's down.
Oh, yes.
Alright.
Yes, that's right. Oh, God. Here we go again.
Oh, okay, Mickey Merck is saying that your audio is really low.
Oh, it is here. Maybe I should speak louder, huh, Merc? Is this loud enough for you, Merc? Yeah, I bet you heard the echo.
Oh, that was amazing. Alright, hopefully the audio is a bit better.
I'll just get up real nice.
Okay, no,
close to the microphone.
he says, yeah, it is, in all caps. We're ready. We are golden. I just unclicked the fucking thing again. Alright,
Thank you
we're
for
gonna get the
having me
shit show off the ground
on
now.
podcast, Kyle. I really appreciate it.
What is this, AMS? No, fuck off, stop. Okay. Alright, so, as it's been for the last 2 episodes, I've got roughly 10 questions here. You're gonna answer, and then you're gonna get a chance to rapid fire me some questions at the end.
All right, I'll give you a rough 10 answers.
Alright, sweet, cool. Alright, so, question number 1. When and how did the BoneHeadClan start?
The BoneHeadClan started on January 17th, 2011, during my 7th grade in middle school in New Jersey. I was just a little peanut, and I finally got myself a capture card. Pinnacle Studios 14 Dazzle PVC 100 HD. They lied. It was not HD. It was actually a really, really shitty program, too. But I learned it, and because I honed the craft of a crappy program, I had beginner's knowledge when I finally started to make good things. So that's how the recording got off the ground. What led up to the BoneHeadClan was me as a little weenie watching all kinds of videos on YouTube and finding machinima such as Smash Tasm and So Fallen Films series of An Unexpected Guest Plays Halo and the like. And I said, boy, I want to make videos. How do I do that? And then I learned about how to do it. And I'd seen these for years by this point, probably at least 3.
Is that how you sounded when you were like in elementary school? In middle
Absolutely.
school?
This was middle school me. I was fat and annoying, like a helium balloon that's being let out slowly. But the BoneHeadClan, I think,
fantastic.
originally, oh yeah, fucking, pardon my fucking language, alright, I speak French, leave me alone. Originally, the name was going to be Jokelatopia, I think, because I had this joke book. I got it, yeah, because I got it at the Scholastic Book Fair in school, and that was called the
Oh my
Jokelatopia.
god, those things exist.
And I figured, hey, Jokelatopia, right, sounds like a utopia, it sounds like a big city. And the last thing I remember really getting into was Jackass Halo Style, which was by a guy named 2K Dragon. And in fact, I wanted to make something kind of like that. But in the end, the Jokelatopia never really stuck with me. So when it came time to finally make the YouTube account, it said you can never change your username, right back before you could, change your username. I was like, shit, I don't know about Jokelatopia. And I was thinking, well, I mean, what do I like? And like, I like skulls and stuff, and bones. And my grandpa always called me a knucklehead, so it became Boneheads. And I really liked, clans back in the Xbox days, so naturally, the BoneHeadClan. And I couldn't do separate words, so all one word, cap separating them because I'm OCD like that. The BoneHeadClan was founded.
This is a solid answer. I appreciate that one.
Yeah. One more, just for you, Kyle.
That was unnecessary. That was very unnecessary.
It's a personal touch.
It's a garnish.
It's natural. It's natural. It's from
It's a
the
garnish
heart.
that you can't
It
return.
leads to the throat and comes out of my mouth. In a world where vomit comes out of my mouth.
That's where it should come out of, but that's besides the point. Anyway.
Yeah, that was a pretty good answer. I think I'm gonna have to pat myself on the back for that one.
Yeah, go for it. You ready for question 2?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, what drew you into making Machinima in the first place?
Ooh, pass. No, I don't.
Man, I didn't know that was an option!
This is my podcast now. Say, well, everyone, welcome to the BoneHeadClan Channel 2 podcast. I've hacked Speed Demon's account. Let's see. Well, specific Machinimas. Series, right? One of them was Jackass Halo Style. Another one was Smash Tasm. Snake's Crazy Codex was a good one. Just really pretty much anything by So Fallen Films back in the day. Big Halo Machinima guy. A lot of the early stuff by Dexter Manning, Lyle McDouchebag, because I don't know his last name, and Pierce Ship of Shippage. They all made some really good stuff, very notable stuff. Sanity Not Included I really loved. I don't remember if that was before I started making stuff. It probably was. But the Machinima that really said, you know what, I have to do this, was He's Got Katana, which was a Halo 3 Machinima by So Fallen Films back before he was So Fallen Films by the name Divine Throne. And for some reason, something about that Machinima just really stuck with me. Just the way it was put together, because it made me laugh, and it was very meaningful. It had just enough stuff that I really liked and some odd choices. And I thought, this is what it's all about. It doesn't have to be something perfect. It just has to be something that sticks with you, something that you remember and just love. And since then, I've based a lot of stuff off that. I even asked him, and I did a remake of He's Got Katana. He said he loved it, brought back a lot of memories, so that was very meaningful to me. Fortunately, he's dropped off the face of the earth a bit, but thankfully his YouTube channel's still around. I want to think of things.
I actually remember watching that Machinima back in the day.
You do? Yeah! Dude, what do you think of it? Because it's my favorite Machinima of all time.
It was good. It was one of the things I saw when I was kind of going back and forth between watching like all the different like Machinimas. So like it wasn't as like profound for me. I just remembered the name and I remember watching it.
Well, for me at least, it was very profound. I remember mentioning a show called Prison Break to you, and I'm like, I can't believe I fucking found it. I thought it was wiped off the face of the earth. And you watched it, and you're like, it's okay, I guess. And I was like, all right, Kyle, I'm gonna shit on my child, but thanks, man. No, just pull your pants down, take a nice hot steamy dump. Go ahead, I'll clean off the video for you.
Look, just because my opinions differ doesn't make it any less cool for you. Or at least it shouldn't.
It just makes me feel worse about my opinion.
Well, I'm sorry. My opinion makes you feel that
I
way.
don't believe you. Anyway.
Well, you shouldn't, because I'm a liar.
Kyle, I'm so glad you brought me onto the podcast. This is a lot of fun. Let's see.
Man, we're only like 10 minutes in.
Yeah, it's pretty good, pretty solid. Two questions in, 10 minutes in, and I'm already making a mockery of your whole foundation here.
I mean, it's fine. It's only been 2 episodes of Foundation, and both of the guys I had on before are like way more professional than you. So like,
good, yeah. So I'm setting the standard to not drop below.
you're setting the starting line.
Yeah, it's like the minimum requirements. Nick asks the BoneHeadClan.
Breathing, I think, is one.
Breathing, audibility. We don't need intelligibility. Just need to be able to hear you muttering something.
Yeah, apparently. Alright. Alright, well,
should I elaborate on what I filtered in or factored into, let's say, what I make in my machinimas, or is that another question? I can hold on.
Oh, I think we're gonna get to more questions like that.
Well, then I'll just hold my tongue and let you ramble off your little list of trivial questions.
Yeah, okay, Revenge, calm down.
You will leave me alone and ask me more questions, or I will shit in your breakfast cereal.
No. Not my fucking... I was about to say toast strudels, but that's not a cereal.
No,
That is not.
it's
That is... Oh, man. That would be a shitty cereal. Alright, well, you kind of messed up this next question I had because you already answered it. But I guess I can alter it to being, what came first for you? Halo Machinima or, like, Smash Bros. Machinima?
Well, obviously Halo Machinima. It was back in those golden days. You know, you started off playing like Halo 3 and whatnot. It's really inspirational when you see all these Machinima, you know, stuff that just emerge from, you know, when you're that age and you get on like the Xbox Live, you're like really like, you know, you got a lot of friends going, you get the clans going, it's the hype days, you know.
Hey Matt, where did Nick run off to?
Oh, thank you, man.
God damn it. And I'm gonna add Nick to the list of people who will not be back on this show.
I only need one. Okay. Well, let me see. So, the first stuff I actually started making, believe it or not, was Call of Duty Machinima. And it was complete dog shit, but I loved it. I absolutely loved it, and it taught me what was bad, I want to say, looking back at it, but it really showed progression. It really showed a good starting point to not be at anymore. Moving on from it, it was a show called Room for Rent. And originally I wanted it to be a sitcom, but I never wrote any scripts. It was all improv, and usually nobody ever listened to me when we were moving around in the game or I told them lines, so I just kind of went with everything. And I kind of learned how to film and what made something enjoyable to watch as I went along. Everyone always told me it was shit. I thought they were just hating on it. No, I realized they were being honest with me. Then after a long string of Room for Rent and nonsense, I think came Go Animate. I don't know if anybody remembers that.
Oh no.
Yeah, that was a preset animation program that has now been turned into like a corporate business preset animation program, which honestly, with their foundation, is not a bad way to go. Around that same time, I was making music videos because I met Matt in the 8th grade, and he showed me the epic rap battles of history. Like, dude, you gotta check out these 2 dudes rap about history. It's incredible.
Good impression.
Hey everybody, it's me, Matt. Yeah. And then after that, in between there, I had stopped Room for Rent a bit. I brought it back. I did 6, 7, 8. 8 was supposed to be the last one, but I realized I hadn't killed off the cast, like everybody, so then I made 9. And 9 I was really excited for, because by that point, I'd gotten fairly good at actually making stuff, and I was really proud of 9. And the hype for, I was really hyper excited for 9. But then after Room for Rent was done, what did I start doing? Wait, no, because I did make 10 and 11. I made a bunch of bullshit for a while, just random shorts and Call of Duty. I think I messed around in Little Big Planet. All just kinds of random videos. I think I even made a Smash Bros. Shorts collab. Because I think the humor kind of came from, again, Snake's Crazy Codex, that kind of nonsense. But after I was done with Room for Rent, after I was done with PlayStation All-Stars, Epic Rap Battles, after I was done with just a bunch of random nonsense, that's when the Halo Machinima really started. And I think for like a solid 2 years, like I think late 2014 into like 2016, I considered like the golden years for the Bonehead Clan. Because especially in 2015, I did the December Spectacular, which apparently nobody knows about, but I did one video every single day for the entirety of December. And that was the only year I have 100 and something videos, but I think like 30 of those are part of one video, because I also did a Choose Your Adventure. It was a very advantageous kind of adventurous year. No, but yeah, the foundations of the Bonehead Clan started with Call of Duty. Despite in the very first Machinima with Call of Duty I had a bit of Halo in it too. And Smash Bros stuff, when I really started like focusing on Smash Bros things, like getting good with those, is when we did Smash Bullies. And Smash Bullies was a school project that my friends Brandon and Tom came to me because they had to make a project, and Brandon suggested doing it in Smash Brothers, and they knew me. I was the only guy they knew that made like Machinima videos. They came to me, and me and Tom wrote up some names and stuff, and we basically, again, because we never wrote scripts, did everything on improv for the most part. And that's kind of what got me more into Smash Bros. Machinima. And then I met Kyle, I met you, and the Retro Pixel people, and then the Machinima Group people, and all that stuff. And then that's probably why I've been doing Smash Bros. Machinima more. I kind of miss doing Halo stuff, but I did Halo stuff for such a long time. I did a lot of it. And I really would like to go back to, not Room for Rent, because I did a spin-off making it Carter and Gippy. That was good. I'm going to do more of that. Yeah, no, Smash didn't start for a long time. First it was Call of Duty. It was random junk. PlayStation All-Stars, music videos. Then came Halo, then came Smash Bros. I'm sorry, Kyle, did you want to talk this podcast?
I mean, that's not really the point. The point is I ask questions, you give answers.
Oh, okay, all right. I get it how it is. I get it. I'm wrong, Kyle.
So,
I get it. I understand. I know what you're saying. I get it.
Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Jesus Christ.
Hello.
Hello?
Wow. Kyle, my friend.
You better not have...
Come on.
Oh my god, did you drop out again?
No, I'm right here. Can you not hear me? Kyle!
I can.
Kyle,
I heard you the whole fucking time, dude.
Kyle, I did leave, but I came back because I love you. Do you love me? You hesitated.
Sure.
Alright, I'm back again.
Are you got that cleared up?
Yeah.
Got that cleared out of your system?
Yeah, I think it's good.
Alright.
Matt, do you have anything to say?
Alright.
Hi. Alright, next question.
Alright. Well, you did say that you started with like Call of Duty and all that, but I feel like a lot of the videos you're kind of known for are either Smash Bros. Or Halo related.
Yeah, a lot of people actually have messaged me. Remember, I used to watch your Halo Machinimas back when. That made me really happy, because they only ever had, like, maximum, like, 100-something views. Boot Camp got a few thousand, which I was happy. But Boot Camp was a pseudo-sequel to another Boot Camp Machinima. I made my own, which had nothing to do with it. So that was nice. And then,
you know, that was only, like, that wasn't the question, right?
What? No, did you ask another question? I only heard you say Halo.
No, I was in the middle of one and you cut me off.
I'm sorry. I thought you were just saying you did Halo Machinima. I was like, oh yeah, I did. Alright, never mind. Ask your fucking question, Kyle.
Alright, so, like, you're most well known for doing stuff like Halo Machinima and Smash Bullies and Smash Bros. Stuff, right?
No.
Aside from the fact that, A, they're both Machinima and they're both related to games, would you say there's any skills that are transferable between doing a Halo Machinima and doing, like, a Smash Bros. Machinima?
Absolutely not. Doing Machinima takes no skill whatsoever. A brainless hack could do it in 12 minutes. That's why I do it, Kyle. No. Yeah, you know, I took a lot of what I learned, I want to say from the early stuff that I did on how to just, you know, do Call of Duty stuff and random Halo shorts. Well, it's the Call of Duty stuff, and I applied that to Halo Machinima when I finally learned what I was doing and I had a sense of, well, I always had a sense of it, but I finally had good jokes. And then I took the stuff from the early Smash Bros. Things and the PlayStation All-Stars music videos, and I transferred those over to Smash Bros. Machinima. Going back and forth, crossing over, I learned how to use like panning and cropping stuff to actually make some Halo shorts look better. Although I haven't made too many that utilize that much stuff, but definitely that's become useful. And then just tactics of voice acting and script work. I realized you could kind of move stuff just over to another type of machinima, like side scrolling like Smash Bros. Into Halo. So I have plenty of jokes that I thought of doing in Smash Bros. But it had no reason to be in Smash Bros. And I ended up using in Halo. And I'm just like, okay, now I can do this, and I have this guy walk up with a shotgun and bob his head. That's something. Head bobbing in it. All right, I'm sorry, okay, I'm loud. Clap, 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 clap. Head bobbing in Halo is something I learned because you don't want to do it too much because it just looks like, why the fuck are they bobbing their heads? You want to match it with their words. So that's something I brought over to Smash Bros. Is character movement. You want to line character movements up to what they're saying. Otherwise, everyone's just standing around. And I know something, Isaiah, for those of you out there who don't know Isaiah Cow1 is the big man behind the RP, the red thing. Kyle knows what I'm talking about. But it's not about Isaiah today, it's about me and Kyle, right, Kyle? Shut up, Kyle, it's rhetorical. And so you didn't want to head bob too much in Halo, but you wanted to keep characters moving. And Isaiah had always suggested to me, you want to make it look like things are going on. That's with panning and cropping. And I applied that to Halo, but then I applied that whole head bobbing thing. You want to have the characters moving in Smash Bros. And sometimes the movements in Smash Bros. Can be used to make jokes and sight gags and stuff like that. And I've done things by accident in both games, and I thought, that's funnier. I like that. And then I sometimes just go with whatever the flow in either. And obviously, I'm only talking about Halo and Smash Bros. Right now, but you can apply tactics from Call of Duty to Halo to Smash Bros. To Little Big Planet to Skate 3 even. You know what I mean? And anything that has a free camera absolutely works wonders. So.
Alright, so I think we've got a good pace here.
Good.
We got a good pace here for 2 questions every 10 minutes.
Glad you're optimistic.
Alright, so this next one, moving a little bit away from the actual creating of Machinima and more to your work as a voice actor, because for those of you who don't know, Nick is like a very accomplished voice actor. He voices in a lot of different Machinimas throughout the entire community. But let's see if we can narrow your characters down just a bit. Out of all the roles you've done across the different projects, who is your favorite character you voiced for?
Kyle, you cut out a bit there. Did you ask me what's my favorite character?
Yes.
Okay. I would have to say off the top of my head, Phantom from Dragon Ball Z. That was the third role. It's either the second or third role, because the first role I ever got was Falco. And that's when I had a mono microphone with no bass under D-Rage's project. And then I think I contacted you, and I got the Game Master, and right after that, I think was Phantom. And I did this sort of Mark Hamill voice. It's like, fancy meeting you here. I have to admit, I was not expecting many visitors. It's like this nice, malicious, menacing kind of voice, and I absolutely loved it. And I got to play this character who pretty much enjoyed being a villain, and I absolutely loved villains. If you look at all the things I have been in, the majority of it is villains. And I love villains so much. I always want to play the villain. I always want to see the villain story. I usually take the villain side in things. But that's one of the reasons I love that role so much. In my own machinima, it's tough to say what I think I love the most. Because I love characters other friends of mine have done. Example, like my friend Tyler, he does Linguini. God, I have to set this straight. Everyone thinks I do Linguini. As much as I love doing Linguini, and I could do that voice, Tyler does Linguini from Smash Bros. That's not me. He also does Carter Kill and Carter and Google. What do I play in Smash Bros? Tony, obviously. Nichols. Tony was a lot of fun. You get to go, I gotta fucking flick all of your exposure.
I'm sorry, was that a sentence?
That's a Smash Bros. Sentence. It's if you
Okay.
want, here we actually have a bit of a language in Smash Boys. To fladuli someone is to cause them bodily harm. No, to cause them harm in one's body or face, and a gaspucha is one's body or face. So to fladuli someone's gaspucha is to cause harm to one's body or face in their body or face.
All right. Good to know.
Yeah,
So,
Phantom's
your
probably my favorite voice, and my favorite own voice, I guess I'll just say Tony Rigger, because I can't think of anything right now.
all right. Fair enough. I mean, just because I invited you on my podcast, I didn't expect you to say one of my characters or anything.
Game Master was
Fine.
Kyle. It was enjoyable. I liked it. But it's been such a long time since I've done it.
I know, because you're one of the few that have actually finished all their lines.
Yeah, I sent everything. I just did like the rest of the series in one day. That was a lot of fun. If you need me to redo any lines, by the way, let me know.
I'll figure that out when I actually get to editing.
Gotcha.
Which, by the way, I probably should be working on episode 11. But instead, I have a podcast to run.
Yeah, remember, Kyle, this podcast is about me. And you, I suppose.
Yeah.
But me. That's the more important part. Me. Right, Matt?
Jesus Christ.
I thought I was the main point of it.
Okay, what, you want to swap
You were
in?
just,
Yeah.
you were
but
just all sorts of...
Listen, I swap in for you, but I am you. So everything, everything he asks is for you, and I'm just looking for you.
Alright, but I get your Switch. Alright. What is the next question?
Alright,
Good job. Duke Nukem! Oh, I love voicing Duke Nukem. The Duke, he's ready to kick ass and he's all out of bubble gum. Oh yeah, shake it baby. This is KTIT, K-Tip, playing the best tunes in town.
God damn it.
I can't believe it.
I can't keep a straight face with you on this goddamn show.
Good. I'm doing my job.
Alright, in your opinion, what is the most challenging aspect of creating Machinima?
Audio editing, I hate it. It's terrible. It's so tedious and obnoxious, and I have to sit there for hours siphoning through everyone's bullshit, especially when they're your friends and they want to make jokes in the middle of it, and something that's 3 minutes becomes 27 minutes long. Oh god, it's the worst part. It's terrible. I hate it. You're at fault too. You make my life harder. No, I don't. Me and Matt are good friends.
Mom, Dad, please stop
You
fighting.
know how I made friends with Matt? In the 8th grade, the first day, I believe. We were introduced. He's, oh, this is a new student, Matthew, right? And everyone's like, hey. And he's like, Matt, he's there, he's new. Everyone walks away. I go right up to him. I say, hey, what's up, new kid? I'm Nick. And me and Matt became friends.
Very outgoing.
Very
That just shows that first impressions mean everything.
They do. They really do. They can destroy, the future, or they can make the future.
Unfroze where I was after we started.
Matt's playing Dark Souls.
Awesome. Yeah.
Yep, we've been over that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's been the most consistent part of this podcast. It's Matt playing Dark Souls.
I mean, I am the important part of the subject.
Kyle,
Don't forget that.
this
Yo, what's up?
Machinima Talk with Kyle and Nick featuring Matt playing Dark Souls. Remastered edition on Nintendo Switch.
Really? You got the name of the podcast wrong?
It's Machinima Talk. Let's talk Machinima, Kyle.
There we go. There you go. You got it. The second
Now
time.
back to Machinima Talk.
Okay.
Wait, what was the last question? I forgot what you asked me.
That was what was the most challenging part? And you said audio
oh god,
editing.
audio editing is terrible. I don't know if I'd even say that's the most challenging. That's just the most tedious and obnoxious, and I hate doing it. It can be fun, but I fucking hate doing it. It's fucking terrible and awful. And sometimes it's fun, but I mean, it's like fucking a tragedy. What's really difficult is when you need to film scenes that require more than one controller, and you think it's hard in Smash Bros. Okay, imagine doing that in Halo, where you need to control, a 3D plane, right? A character on a 3D plane who shoots, throws grenades, jumps, crouches, moves his head around, moves the character around, right? Now, oh god, it's worse. One time what I did is I had to put rubber bands on 4 controllers to have them spin in circles to make it look like something was going on. Blazing Pie.
See, now, you make it sound like I've never done Halo Machinima in my life. I don't know your pain.
I'm not saying you haven't. I'm just saying...
I've never used rubber bands, but there's this thing that I have called, you know, friends.
Oh, okay. Yeah, hurt me deep, Kyle. That's fine. You want to throw anything else out there? Huh? Make me feel worse? Hey, Nick, how does it feel not being in the retro pictures? Hey, Nick.
I wasn't gonna go there,
No,
but I mean,
no,
since you brought
please,
it up.
Not me. I'll go there. I'll be happy to go in.
You wanna shovel to dig that hole a little deeper?
Yeah, that's a big take. You hear, Matt? How does it feel knowing your most accomplished machinimas on someone else's channel? Smash Bullies, almost 20,000 views. It's on fucking Tom's channel. Go ahead, Kyle.
Shout out to Matt for that burn.
It just felt so natural, you know?
Yeah.
It's true. That's why.
He's gonna need a senzu bean for that one.
Alright. What's your next question?
Alright, so, again, opposite side of the coin from that question is what is the most, like, fun / like, rewarding part of Machinima for you?
Oh god. That's tough. Pass.
It's not an option.
You know, one time when I was playing chess with some kid and he said pass during one of his turns, I said, what? It's like pass. I'm like, what do you mean pass? And he's like, oh, you can pass. I said, no, you can't. Make your fucking move. Checkmate.
I want that to be an option in chess now.
You passed the game.
I take a queen with my bishop. No, I use force field. Pass.
Man, why would you, if that was an option, why would you even, like, take a move if you could just pass every turn? Because, like, the most secure your board is in chess is right at the start of the game.
I mean, you'd probably end up losing. I mean, what if both people passed, you know? Then it would be an endless chess game. It would suck.
Fuck, that would suck.
Fucking super glue on my fucking collared shirt. Oh no, I ripped my shirt. Oh no.
Answer the question.
Yeah, what's up, guy?
Answer the goddamn question, Nick.
Ask me a question, Kyle, and then I'll answer.
I did, and it had nothing to do with chess.
Pass.
Good strat. That's a good strat.
Oh.
Rewarding parts of making machinima. One, getting to do it with friends and just joke around. Just listen. I know I say I hate audio editing, but I have died just listening to all the outtakes and stuff. And that's how I've created some wonderful, nice things. There's my friend Brandon, I had voiced King K. Rool. And then I tried something. I tried raising his pitch to make him sound like from the shitty 3D animated show. And then it's like, all right,
oh,
Matt's
that
like,
show was amazing.
Yeah, but it didn't sound very good. But Matt said lower it, so I lowered it by 18, and it sounds amazing. He goes from like King K. Rool, professional bad guy, to being like King K. Rool, professional bad guy. I can't do it justice right now. He has so much untapped bass in his voice.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It is.
He's a high-pitched voice, and the bass in his voice is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's incredible. And when you tap into it with a negative 18 pitch,
it just becomes perfect. No, but it's ridiculous how that works.
It is. So, getting to laugh and joke around with friends, that's really important to me. Being able to share stuff and make other people laugh. I love seeing people smile. I love making people laugh. I love making myself laugh. At the end of the day, everything's for me. So if you don't like something, tough fucking shit. But I like to make other people happy. I like taking other people's... What? I just figured I should state that, you know? Disclaimer. Tough fucking shit.
Oh, but no, I like
Yeah, but I like making people happy. But tough fucking shit. Seeing everything finally come together, because usually the first half of the audio editing is like really... No, just the editing in general is really grueling. If you don't even count the audio editing, you know, because then I have to make sure all the clips look right. I have to cut the audio a bit more. I have to raise volumes. I have to move stuff around. There's usually glitches. Sometimes Vegas crashes. But when there's glimpses of it really starting to come together, I'm like, and like my eyes, I'm fucking hiccuping. I'm sorry, man. my eyes get a little twinkle in them, and I said, I know what I must do. And then I finished the video that I've been sitting on for 2 years. That's how Smash Bros. 5 was made. Which it was, yeah, it took, what, 2 fucking years? After 12 fucking years, it should be. The quote from Duke Nukem. You know, that Duke Nukem credit. That game actually took 14 years to make. I'm rambling. Never mind. So yeah, laughing with friends, making other people smile, sharing it with people, people telling me, oh, they really liked it. You know, it meant something to them. That's really nice. Getting to enjoy it for myself, like after not seeing it for a while. You make a video and then you watch it over and over and over and over and over to make sure there's no fucking bugs. Of course, it's like 30 each fucking time you watch it somehow. Seeing it finally done, that's nice. And then going to the, I mean, this is more of a modern thing. Going to the channel and looking at everything and just being like, I made all this. You know, I got to make all these. This is what I've been doing with my life. You know, and it's a nice, wonderful feeling. Because while I may not have accomplished anything in, you know, the workplace or in college, you know, getting straight grades and not working much, you know, the videos are always a wonderful thing to just be like, yes, I added something to the world that somebody liked. You know what I mean? That's nice.
No, I do.
Yeah, it's a fulfillment thing. And then 2, overcoming some limitations like previously. So I've looked at videos and being like, oh my god, how does anyone make that? And then further and further I find more things, you know. But usually it's like, oh, now I finally reached this point, and then I find something else, and I'm like, fuck you, you're not better than me, I can do that. I get mad and jealous, and then I practice a lot. And I usually, what happens if I get jealous of something, I don't ever watch that person's stuff for a long time. Then when I finally do, usually I come back to it and be like, oh, well, this isn't as good as I thought it was. My stuff is better. Wow, that sounds really, really pretentious. Well, I mean, granted, you might always like your own stuff more. I do because it's my type of humor, and I do things that make me laugh. If it makes me laugh, it's going in a video, and then I go back and I laugh. And then somebody else's thing is a different style of humor and writing, so it doesn't always make me laugh. That's probably why I like it more. And then my style of editing, and then being OCD with stuff. So yes, fulfillment of submitting something to the world that people like and can enjoy, making people laugh and smile, getting to enjoy it myself with friends, and feeling accomplished that I made something. Those are probably the 2 biggest things. Always keep them laughing. Matt, laugh with me. I don't want to.
Sounded like a Woody Woodpecker.
I have no breath right now. I can't. I'm sorry, Kyle. Can't do it right now. I've let you down, buddy. I could probably do an evil laugh.
Yeah. A little bit. But can you do an but can you do an evil laugh in less than 17 takes?
Okay, you know what? Yeah, go ahead. We're gonna go back to the make fun of Nick thing. Is that what we're gonna do? Huh? It was difficult, okay? I can't always do it. Yeah, you know what? Kyle doesn't know. Pro tip for all you young voice acting apprentices out there, you know, aspiring voice actors. Lay on a stool.
On your stomach.
On my stomach. And have Matt tickle you.
What the fuck?
It works. You know what? If it's what you gotta do, it's what you gotta... Because you're trying to push the air out.
You two have like a flawless friendship. That is incredible.
Here's why, right? It's because when you lay on your stomach, you're pushing the air out, and you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself, so you feel like your voice is a little deeper, and it's actually, since it's forcing the air out, adding a laugh to that. And tickling someone adds a natural laugh to that.
Give me the stool. I'm going to do another method, what I do. When I try to do, for those of you out there who might go and...
You know this is an audio podcast, right? No one can see
Quiet, Kyle. Omadon was a very popular Newgrounds voice actor. He voices Nazo in Chakra X, The Wrath of Nazo, Unleashed, something or other like that. He changed the name. He also voices Grant and Grant in Smash Tabs, and along a bunch of other stuff. When I tried practicing his voice, one of the best ways I could do it was to like put a lot of pressure on my chest and stuff. And he talks in like his kind of lower voice. And what the fuck did he say? This is the ultimate life form. No, that sounds like I look a Philly British man.
It's like a British Shadow the Hedgehog.
No, he doesn't voice Shadow the Hedgehog. He voices granted. I can't think of the voice right now, and Matt won't get off the stool. So example foiled, and apparently it's only audio. So yeah, fuck me. Yeah, well, no, I don't want to go. I don't want to go there. Let me tell you how another story. Matt started living here. Let me tell you that story.
Yeah.
Because Kyle mentioned the undying friendship we have, or whatever word he said. Doesn't matter. Friendship was the important part. Matt came here shortly after I broke up with my ex. Actually, she broke up with me. Again, not the point. Matt.
The fucking pity party.
Matt came over here. The day he was like, you know what, parents, fuck you guys. And then he gave more or less a very rough summary, and he came over here. Well, I was with some friends. I think it was me and Lucas, right? Me and Lucas, was it? And then Matt, I hear a knock on the door, and then someone opens it, or maybe it was open, and you go, hello, and I say, Matt? And we haven't seen Matt in who knows how fucking long. He's been locked inside of his house, you know, babysitting his family. Again, in a rough summary of his life. And then we got him to start living here. Yeah, you were sleeping on the couch, I think?
Yeah.
Right now he's sleeping on a cot in my room.
I'm paying rent and everything.
He is, yeah. Well, it's kind of a
Oh man, sounds like being an actual adult.
Well, I mean, all right, if you think it's an upgrade, because you were on couches before, not paying anything, and now you're on a cot paying $200.
Well, I wanna.
Okay. Oh, and the darkness. Matt, do you want to tell Kyle about the darkness?
When they came into the darkness?
That's right.
Oh, very rough story.
This was a good story.
After just moving, can you hear me properly? After just moving,
I can. I don't know if the audio can.
after just moving in, one night I'm sleeping on the couch. Let's say it's 3 a.m. And you know, I don't know if you know Nick has this, but he does have a pretty messed up sleep schedule, like 90% of the time.
Yeah. Chances if you message me, I'll be awake.
So with that being said, 3 a.m. I'm passed out, and then Nick just comes into the room, grabs my leg, and says, "Come into the darkness." And he drags me off the couch into like a dark area of the house. I'm just like, I'm a lamp. I'm like banging into like the dresser and the wall.
I hit you with so many things. I grabbed your leg and I go, into the darkness. And you're like, Nick, what are you doing? Into the darkness. And I'm like pulling him across the rug. He's getting rug burned.
It was just, I was also just too tired to fight back, too. I was banging against it.
It was amazing.
Oh my god.
Absolutely amazing.
What a fun life.
One of the finest experiences. You can't get it anywhere else, only at Hotel Nick. Is that a dragon?
Yep, go on.
Oh, Kyle, what was the question you asked me before? I forgot what it was. Did I answer it?
Oh, jeez, the question.
Yeah. Oh, it was about what's rewarding, right? Or did we move past that?
No, I actually hadn't asked the next question. We've been on this one for a while.
Wait, hang on. We have an employee comment. I mean, just, what do we call these comment section people? We have a viewer comment. Does the Bonehead Clan talk to himself in other voices? An example would be Joker talking to Duke. I do! In fact, usually, depending on my mood, I talk in different voices. I talk to myself a lot. I have arguments with myself. Sometimes I do different voices. I don't usually argue back and forth. But let's say, hey, Joker.
Hello there, Duke. What are you doing this Sunday evening?
Oh, well, I'm all out of gum, so I guess I'll just be kicking some ass.
That sounds delicious. Can I kick some ass with you? Do you know that Batman wears tight pants and his ass flexes and shows?
I don't need to wear tight pants to have a tight ass, jokey boy.
Oh, that's wonderful.
You know, so I don't normally do that. But it's fun to do. That's fun to go back and forth with voices. Thank you for your comment, Thanks, man.
Dude, okay, I actually have a story about him, because he's one of my friends from school.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so, hopefully he's cool with me going into it. I don't see why. It's not like it's the first time I've said it. But, Is
this Matt, right? The fabled Matt Broman? Because we both
No.
have a Matt, Kyle. Me and you have a Matt.
No, it's not. It's not the true Matthew Broman.
It is.
But, no, it's not. It's not.
It's Matthew Broman. No, I'm fucking with you, Kyle.
Okay, so, this dude's name is Jamail, right? And how do you think you spelled the name Jamail?
How do I spell it?
Yeah.
Hang on, I think we're cutting in and out. Hang on one second.
I want to try spelling Jemile.
Alright, go for it.
I don't know if you can hear me.
Kyle, can you hear Matt?
Yeah, I can hear you guys.
Kyle, maybe you should leave and come
Yes. It's my call, fuck you.
back. All right, fine. Mr. Self-centered here.
I'm going to try spelling Jemile, alright?
Go for it.
J-A-M...
Wrong.
L-L.
You are already wrong.
Right, I want to try it. Omega symbol. Did I get it?
No. Okay, so you ready for the spelling of Jemile right
I
now?
guess I was wrong. Okay, yeah, of course.
Xhemial.
What?
Where is Jemile from?
Canada. He and I were born in the same in the same
Oh,
town.
so you mean he's miles away from me? Thank you.
God damn. Anyway, okay, we're getting back on topic. We're not talking about my friends, your friends, Matt, how you guys hump each other on the fucking stool.
You're mixing things together.
He's got it pretty accurate.
Alright, we're down to the last few questions. We got sidetracked completely.
What was your story about
There's the spelling.
Jemile, or was it just his name is weird to spell?
Oh yeah, it's a fun story whenever you're in class, when you have a class with him, and every teacher thinks he's on. Every teacher doesn't know how to spell his name
Ah, okay. It sounds like a fun
or
experience.
pronounce.
Plenty of times the teachers get names wrong. I remember Key and Peele had a skit deliberately based around getting names wrong.
Don't they have a bunch of skits?
They do, but one of their best ones was the name screw-ups. Like, they have a substitute teacher, and one of them guy's name was Aaron Blake, and instead he said Aaron Balake.
I know.
Anyway, Kyle, what's your next question, buddy?
Yeah, man. That was way longer than any. It was like 20 minutes on like 2 questions.
Wow, Christ on rice. We've been taking a while. Better hurry your ass up, speedy boy.
All right. Which do you prefer doing? Creating Machinima or voicing in Machinima?
Well, that's tough to say. No, I absolutely love making the videos most. I've been doing that for 8 years this January. January 17th, 2019, 8 years of the BoneHeadClan. Get ready for a fucking anniversary, let me tell you. Definitely making videos. I really love voicing stuff. But I feel like sometimes I guess I don't always have the motivation to do a lot of things, but I feel like I always have more motivation to want to make something than to just be in something. Because I remember at one point I was talking to Spider Freak 1011, for those of you who don't know. He's a buddy of mine. Kyle's a buddy of mine, too. Speed Demon 1939. Phew, numbers, they get me. I forgot what I was saying. Talking to him, because he mentioned in the comment section of one of the live streams Isaiah does. Again, that's Isaiah Cow 01. No, 0! No, just a 1! That I'm in everything of this generation of Smash Machinima, and I was like, oh my god, I am. Am I over flooding things? Maybe I should stop voicing and stuff. And then I kind of stopped voicing and stuff for a while. Not really because it was connected. It just so happened that there weren't any new things coming out, and now I'm in more things again. Not to keep my own fucking horn, but I get around. No, I take that back. That doesn't sound right.
Yeah, you get around. You get to be in a bunch of Machinimas. You get to be in Matt's stool.
It's getting worse and worse.
Yeah, I don't know how. Yeah, alright, yeah, okay. Yeah, they have 4 pegs for a reason. Yeah, I would say making stuff, because after a while, hearing yourself in too many things, either I'm like, how did I do that voice? And I can't do it again.
I'm sorry. Hang on. Hold up.
Okay.
Hi, Borg. I wonder if the numbers by Speed Demon was the year he was born in. Yeah, because I was born in 1939.
It could be. It could be. Honestly, I believe it.
How old would that fucking make me? Hang on.
I'm gonna reply to the comments. I'll give you that. 8 years of the
Hang
BoneHeadClan,
on.
no anniversary video. It's fucking going. It's going. Fucking big, Jason.
I am not. By that logic, I'm 79 years old and I'm still making YouTube videos.
That's right.
I mean, to be fair, I would love to be 79 years
You
old.
stuck with it, Kyle.
Man, I would love to be 79 years old and still make Machinima. That's my stretch goal now.
I had thought No, you know what? That's kind of dark. What was the question again?
Which do you prefer? Which did you prefer, voice acting or creating? You said creating.
Creating, yeah, because eventually I hear myself in too many things, and I'm like, oh man, I feel like I'm taking too many roles from other people. Again, I don't want to sound like I'm bragging, you know what I mean? But it's like a matter of I get to something first, or it's usually when I get excited or into something, I just like go out and I voice in a fuck ton of auditions, and then I get a bunch of parts because I'm like really hyped in that moment. But then I hear myself.
Also, because you just happen to be a really good voice actor, and everyone's like, "Oh yeah, Nick, easy cast."
I mean, I cast myself for a lot of stuff in my own videos, but someone's got to voice them. So. Then I try to get it. I've learned to feel like I want to get more other people, more friends of mine to voice stuff with me, because I do voice a lot of things, and then how many voices can I do before it's like, that's the voice you use for this, and that's the voice you use for that. No, I just did this voice again. Oh, I can tell it's you, Nick. Right, Matt? So yeah, making stuff.
Hey Matt, how's that Dark Souls going?
It's going. He's fighting a dragon. I would use the word cowering actually fits more. He's cowering from a dragon.
You know, that's actually true.
Next question. He's afraid of that big dragon dick, right?
Yeah, I don't want
Big old dragon dick.
I can't remember if we talked about this one already, but we might have. What was the first machinima you ever watched?
Ever watched? That I don't know. I don't remember the first thing I ever watched. I'm not even sure how I would have found it, but I would wager it's probably something by So Fallen Films. I don't think it's He's Got Katana. I think it was probably one of the unexpected guests to play Halo, just because in that time, if it wasn't Smash Tasm, it was So Fallen Films. If not Snake's Crazy Codex. Those are the earliest things I remember. Because I played Halo 3 all the fucking time in school. Every day I came home and I would just play Halo 3, Halo 3, Halo 3. Smash Bros. Too, but like when I had Xbox Live, that's all I played. I mean,
You know what's funny? I often wonder if you and I ever went against each other in Halo 3 and just didn't even know, because I played a lot of Halo 3 too.
It's possible, man. I mean, unless there was region locking, which I think there was in Halo 3. Not that you couldn't play with somebody, but you were unlikely to find them in matchmaking unless you were partnered up with someone from, across the nation or the globe, I met Dragon Monday. I mean, I didn't talk to him. Dragon Monday is the guy from Halo 3 Forges. That's a mission. Might have been Halo 3 Forges. No, that doesn't make sense. Does it? I don't fucking know. It was probably a Halo mission, Kyle.
Okay. Oh my god.
What?
Holy shit, we have actually, somehow in this blunder of a podcast, have reached the final question.
What? No, I like to come up with more questions.
Oh, hang on. Just because I'm done doesn't mean the podcast is over just yet.
Yeah, I got questions for you, Bob.
Oh, what? Did you actually plan things?
Hang on, it's not... Wait, are you asking me that, or are you...
No. Okay. The last question
You know what?
is...
Hang on, I'll take that as a question for me. I didn't used to plan things at all. I never wrote scripts. I kind of just did things on improv.
That wasn't a question.
You know what, Kyle? I don't want to run out of questions. I'm enjoying this too much. What the fuck is that? Is that a moth? No, that was a piece of... Okay. I usually just improv a lot of stuff. I think the funniest stuff can come from improv. Example, one of the lines, pretty much all the lines in the first Smash Bros. Is improv, like the Flagoon thing. But in Smash Bros. 6, Jackie Boy was supposed to say, hey, who's that girl over there? She looks suspicious or whatever. And instead, on the spot, while Tyler was recording, I said, hang on 1 second. And I changed it, and I said, read that. He said, hey, who's that fuckamagukas over there? I just thought that was so funny. I loved it so much. I should talk. Kyle, we gotta have a, how long can this podcast be? Because I can just keep on talking. You probably get that by now.
Oh, dude, I've been in enough calls with you to realize that you can just talk.
I can, can't I? Well, I mean, because
you can talk, you can do text. I literally will turn on Discord, and I'll just get I'll have 17 messages, and they're all from Nick.
I write a lot of stuff. I talk. I got ideas and whatnot. But I mean, if we're done, after you ask the last question, I could talk about just a lot of stuff in general, like Smash Bros. Or Smash Bros. Or plans and whatnot. But I don't know how you
I tell you what, we can see what happens after we do that, and after we do the your questions to me segment. We'll see how long we've been going.
Okay. What's the final question? Moment of silence.
All right. Well,
the rest of the time.
the final question is
moment of silence.
gonna. I am not. This is
Every time
my
you speak,
show.
the silence resets.
No, it doesn't. Fuck you.
Okay. What's your question?
Moment's over. All right. So. Casual conversation between. Okay, hang on. Hi, Bar. I feel like you guys should make a podcast episode where you just talk, instead of the sort of Q&A type. Just a casual conversation. What has this been? That is all this has been. It's just been us talking. The questions have kind of just hindered it, apparently.
Well, again, I really wouldn't mind. You have a nice, let's talk BoneHeadClan on the side of the let's talk. Let's.
Oh, yeah?
Let's let Nick talk. Let us let.
Okay.
Let us let.
Alright, the final question is the kind of staple question of this podcast is, where do you think Machinima will be? Kind of more so catered to the Smash community, because that's, what we do a lot of. But where do you think the Machinima community will be in the next, 5 years?
Hopefully still on YouTube. I hope YouTube doesn't, crash and go away, because I really like YouTube. It's got problems, but I like YouTube. If not on YouTube, it's still going to be on the internet somehow, unless we lose the internet, because, net neutrality, SOPA and HIPAA and all that, and the United Nations having control and all that bullshit. But Machinima, in terms of progress, where we can go with it, there's always going to be more Machinimas in Smash Bros, more Machinimas in Halo, just in random video games and whatnot. And I'm hoping, because I can't predict the future, I'm hoping we see a boom again in Machinimas, because nowadays we have all kinds of animations and stuff, like Source Filmmaker, 2D animations, programs like that, things getting out there again. But think about how much people love video games and, Let's Plays and streams and stuff, and if people like Source Filmmaker and 2D animations with their favorite characters, you'd think that maybe seeing the actual characters and stories, again, would pop back into, I want to say, the general public's view, But I think one of the big issues with old Machinima not being in the regular view is you use a lot of copyrighted content. No shit, right off the bat, video games are copyrighted content, but then all the Let's Plays and streams are around. So if we could make I say we, but if people could make a focus to try to avoid the algorithms that get shit, flagged and removed for copyright and stuff like that, I think, a lot of Machinimas could become prominent again, given that their respective game franchises go up in popularity or stay in popularity. I don't doubt that some Smash Ultimate Machinimas will be making the rounds. Because I want to, give some examples with, Smash Bullies, right? That got in at the right time, I want to say, more than anything. And it was just kind of funny. Roy's Our Boy, right, got in, how many does that first one have? 100,000 views? It got in using
It's
the name.
ridiculous.
Yeah, got in using the name of a meme, right? Or Roy's Our Boy, just the slogan from Smash Bros. And then at the beginning, it was my boy and all that shit. And it got in at the right time and had good editing and had good writing. So it's a matter of that stuff, because Smash was popular. So the next Smash is going to be popular. So you want to have good writing, you want to have good editing, you want to have good voice actors, you want to have non-copyrighted content as much as possible beyond, obviously you're using Smash Brothers. And you got to hit all those nice little keys, in the algorithms and stuff. So I'm hoping that it'll become more mainstream again. And then I hope that Machinima Network fully dies, because they have ruined and soiled the name of what Machinima is. So that's the next big step. Machinima Network needs to die, and Machinima can rise from the ashes of Machinima Network dying. And I'll still be here. I'll keep making stuff, Kyle, just for you, buddy, and for me. Mostly for me. Probably just for me.
Yeah, we already went over the mostly for you part.
Mostly for me. I just really want to get that out there, that everything is for me. I do this for me. Fuck all of you. I'm sorry. Please watch my videos. Subscribe.
Anyway.
I don't have your stone. And fuck you anyway. You don't know what that's from. I'm sorry, Kyle.
No, I
yes.
absolutely don't, but okay, it exists now.
All right. End of Kyle's questions. Let's give it a round of applause for Kyle asking questions. Yay. I'm the only one clapping, Matt. I need you to do it too, or I look like a fool. That's slapping, clapping. Come on. Hey, let's do this with like the four hands. It's like a lot of clapping. Come on. Come on. No, it's not. Come on, we got this. Come on, speed clap. Come on.
Jesus.
It's hard to explain what we're actually
Oh,
doing.
Kyle, please, 1 minute. This is the part where
Wow.
I ask you.
Wow.
What?
Mm-hmm.
My
Uh-huh.
grandfather does that. Someone will say Jesus Christ in like the supermarket. They drop something, and he goes and looks at them and says yes, and they give him a funny look, and then they walk away from him.
Wow, it's like he's really there.
All right, now I have to ask you, Kyle, questions. What's my first
Apparently,
Kyle
yes.
question? I don't have any questions to ask you. I have to think of stuff on the spot. Matt, think of Kyle a question.
Hey Kyle, what's your favorite color?
Yes, what is your favorite color?
Oh my, red.
Red? Why?
I swear to God I've answered this before.
Yeah, but why? Why do you like red? Why is it your favorite?
Why do I like the color red so much? Well, I had a lot of red clothing growing up.
Okay. You're influenced by your surroundings.
Oh, that, and also my brother's favorite color is blue, and I had to be different.
Right, you have to
so
be rebellious.
I went with red. Yeah.
Okay. Good. All right. Glad we know a little bit about Kyle. All right. Shit. What's the next question? Kyle, my friend.
Yes. Nick.
Kyle,
Nick.
my man. Kyle, my man. Can you tell us, me, Matt, and the audience, how you first met me, and what was going through your mind when you were talking to me the first time through email?
Okay, well, how... Okay, hang on. First I had to address what just commented. My buddy Jamal texted that Mario is red. However, that is incorrect, because I was the younger brother, so my main man growing up was Luigi, because player 2 for life.
Player 2 for life.
Let's get up for Kyle. He's one of the biggest number 2s in the planet.
Thanks, man. But how Nick and I met was I had posted a casting call for a Machinima series that never made it off the ground. And the casting call was for like all roles that had already been filled, and the only ones left were like a couple female roles. And I get an email from Nick, and he was like, "Hey, so like you said in your casting call that you'd have like other projects for people to voice in. If you ever need anyone, like wink, wink, nudge, nudge, I'm available."
More or less, yes.
And I was like, okay, well, I'll keep you in mind. And then we didn't talk for a bit after that email, but then I lost contact with the original voice actor for the Game Master, and I was like, oh fuck, I have an episode that I need to do. Let me see if this guy is any good. So I asked you, you're like, hey, do you want to voice this guy? And you were like, yes.
Just
Yeah.
yes.
I was like, yeah, let's do it.
I felt pure adrenaline and excitement because I was like, a chance, you know, and it was a villain too, and I was so hyped. Think about that. That was
Yeah, we're
my
just
second role ever, right? It was the Game Master, and having it be the villain, I'm like, every sequel is always better. Don't quote me on that. So, the second role being a villain, right, was bound to just be perfect. And thus it was. Kyle, you can
Well, I was, it was just like, the voice fit really well with what I wanted. So then I was like, alright, cool, yeah. No, so I made you the new Game Master. And now, the Game Master needs no more voices, because he's done. And we're just about at the episodes where you really get to shine as the character.
exciting stuff. Absolutely exciting stuff. I'm going to shift my voice into a nice, calm, cool, collected tone so I can ask Kyle a few more questions. How do you feel about that, Kyle?
Go for it.
Kyle,
Yeah.
Oh,
What's up? Go for it.
You can hear me. Can you?
I can.
Can you?
I can.
About how well can you hear me? How's your hearing these days, Kyle?
It's fine.
Yeah. Okay. So after I managed to sneak my way into your guys' Skype group, did you immediately recognize me? Did you know me? What did you think of me by that point? And how does early Nick measure up to Nick today?
Well, original Nick I met was quite professional, and then now it's not. So
If I may,
there's
I want to pull up an excerpt from the email.
no, that's true. I don't know what it was. Like, you sounded like, okay, I don't know how to word it properly, but
I was being maybe formal. But
yeah.
Reading it back, I wrote like shit. I don't even know how I managed. Let's see. Ah, here it is. This isn't it. I was wrong. Oh, here's a fun picture of Shadow the Hedgehog as a loaf of bread. That's nice.
Alright, well, anyway, so there was that, and then, well, I guess now it's just like, I don't know, I've got a chance to get to know you, I talk to you, like, all the goddamn time. And
I mean, I love jogging. I think it's wonderfully fun. Oh wait, can I find it? I found it. Kyle, are you ready? Can I read this?
oh, go for it.
It says, "Good morning, evening, sir. I am inquiring about your soon-to-be-produced series, Heroes of Smash. You have stated that all roles for episode have been acquired, but the voices for future episodes/roles will be needed. You left your email, and I wanted to ask if you knew what and who you wanted for these future productions. Do respond as soon oh my god. Do respond as soon as and if and when you can. Thank you for your time. Sincerely, Nick the Bonehead Clan."
You know what? It was the effort and the thought that counts.
Then you respond, right? As of right now, I am still planning out the rest of how the series is going to go. So at this point, I can't give you any specific answers. But yes, for sure, I will be needing more voices in the near future. Sent from my iPhone. And then, of course, me, trying to be as formal as possible. Sweet! I guess I'll have to keep checking. Have a nice day. And then from there on, I was completely informal. I said, "That's all good, dude. I got you. That sounds tubular."
Oh man, I fucking love the word tubular.
It's a dumb word.
That's a wonderful.
I mean, I like it.
How dare you, sir?
Oh, that's incredible.
Alright.
Let's see, Matt. Help me think of some more questions for Kyle.
Hey, Kyle.
Well, we could just talk, Kyle. Me and you have a nice time chatting about Machinima and stuff. Kyle.
Oh man. Yeah, what's up?
Hey, man. How are you?
Oh, I'm quite swell, actually.
Great. Tell you what, Kyle. Can I talk about some trivia, if I may, from Smash Bullies and the BoneHeadClan and stuff like that? Would that be fine?
Sure.
Hello?
Hello? Oh my god. For the love of all that is holy. Just, I answer the thing. And then you talk.
I can't always hear you. The green bubble moves, but I don't hear words. A fun piece of trivia is about some Smash Bully stuff, how names came about. Oh, good night, Hyborg. Have a wonderful sleeping time.
Now, I'm very curious to see what he's going to do, because a little bit early in the stream, he says, I'm going to have fun animating this, so that means a part of his stream is going to show up on his channel.
It could be the Into the Darkness thing. Never know.
It's either that, or I hope it's Matt helping you laugh by tickling your stool.
Honestly,
You okay.
I feel like that is the case.
It all comes together, Smash Bullies. When we were making the first Smash Bullies and writing down the names, I lost a piece of paper, so I forgot what the fuck Dennis's name was, and he's only called Dennis because it's a pun on Ness. I just made it Dennis. But Timmy O'Toole's name, the longest time I thought came from a character named Sneakers O'Toole in Family Guy. Because of the O'Toole part, and I thought, Timmy O'Toole, alliteration, weak little kid. And I didn't find out until sometime this year when watching an old PlayStation All-Stars video from IGN. And they said, I was like, oh, I'd like to see the Blob from Sound Shapes. He's like, what the fuck is his name? Timmy? He's like, Timmy? Yeah, Timmy O'Toole. And I was like, oh my god, I subconsciously stole a name from IGN. I just thought that was a funny story. I guess it wasn't, because no one's laughing.
I'm focused
No.
on murder.
Nice, man.
Okay, well, looks like quite a bit of this is going to get animated or machinimated, because Jacer's just like, I want to machinimate part of this as well. It's like, oh, yeah, I mean, that's fine. Just as long as I get credit for it. Not so much Nick. He's just, he's just here. But like me, I'm important.
Yeah, no, of course, that's why it says Speed Demon 1939 on the fucking header. No, it says...
no, but it's on my channel.
You know what I'll do if you want? We'll make this really exciting. I'll call up the rest of the clan. I'll get them on my phone. You can ask them a few questions.
I wouldn't know them, and I'd feel awkward.
Yeah, well, you know what, Kyle? I understand that, and so I'm gonna respect your wish and not call. Psych! I'm calling him. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry.
Yeah, because like, unlike you, I'm a motherfucking introvert, and I don't talk to people that well.
Come on, you talk to me all the time.
Yeah, because I know you.
Yes, good. And how did you know me? Because I guess I came to you.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
A lot of my friends seem to be introverts. Matt, I feel like I've converted. So he's a controvert.
I'm a controvert.
What does that mean?
He's an introvert that I converted into an invert. So I inverted an introvert. Converted.
Into an invert? That's not a word.
I converted with
I mean, it is.
Controversy. It feels so empty without me. A lot of my friends seem to be introverts. I got, who is it? Tyler's outgoing, right? Is he?
He's outgoing.
Tyler's outgoing, but he doesn't seem to go out much, as ironic as that sounds. Matt was an introvert who I converted.
Well,
Aram is introvert who seems to be doing extrovert things, but yet I don't understand that. Were you gonna say something?
I mean, I've always been kind of an introvert. I feel like I still have introvert aspects. It's just that I was never really able to go out.
I mean, I feel like when you were always out in the wild, you were like friendly and outgoing as fuck. I'm gonna say you were a hidden extrovert. You were subdued. You were subdued.
I love introvert activities. I actually, sometimes I hate human interaction.
What do I do? What do I literally do? I sit in my house, I play video games, I make videos. I do nothing but introvert stuff, and I'm the most outgoing person.
You love big groups.
I do. I
hate
fucking love.
I hate big groups.
They can't be too big though. That's what she said. Let's see. We got.
Yeah, no, that's my kryptonite too. Like every time there's a large group, I just never say anything.
No, you gotta say more, man. You gotta get a hype. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, if it's too big, if it's like 40 people, okay, that's a difference. It's like a party or a gathering going on. I don't do the best well there either, because usually everyone's there for a reason I'm not there for. It's like, oh, hey, we're here to see the fireworks. Like, I just came over because there's people here.
I can just imagine you like walking through the park and there's like a kid's birthday party. A bunch of you like, oh, social activity, mine.
Let's fucking go. Some chocolate cake. Ah, this is cheesecake. You little. Whose birthday is this? You little shit. You should have known.
Who the fuck had cheesecake for a birthday? Was that a thing?
Yeah, I actually do that.
Yeah.
I like cheesecake and cake.
It's based off a true story. Matt was having a birthday in the park. I went up to him, called him a shit, and threw his cheesecake on the floor.
Best friend I've ever had.
We're good.
You monster! You found floor at a park?
There's a floor at a park. Yeah, stones. You know what are you judging the park? Jesus, Kyle, I'd like to see you lay gravel on the fucking ground. Go ahead, dig a dirt, fill a hole, make grass.
Dig a dirt.
Make dirt. Make dirt and eat it. I'm dirt hurt him.
Fucking kick rocks, Nick.
Kick rocks and die. Matt, run, roll. Yeah, you fucked up.
It won't let me move. I was stuck behind a rock in a tree.
You know, one time I went to a party that a bunch of people were underage drinking, and they were all there, right? Oh, I want to party, I want to get drunk, I probably want to fuck somebody after. And I went there, I'm like, maybe I'll see some people I know from high school. The reason I go to these big events, or would, is just for completely different reasons. I think it's just really funny. So we got you as an extrovert, Tyler as an extrovert, Tom is apathetic as fuck, never wants to do anything active, but seems to come out a lot. Damien, extrovert. Arab, introvert. Donica, introvert. Lucas, extrovert. Brandon, extrovert. And that's all the friends we have.
Brandon is the base extrovert ever met.
He is great.
Next to you, honestly.
I'm awesome. You know what's weird? It's because you don't see me doing outside
And
activities
humble.
that much. Yeah, dude, I'm the humblest fucking man on the planet. Like, you could not be more humble than I am.
Wow, I could just feel the humbleness emanating
Yeah,
from
well, I
you.
hope so, okay? And I think you should know that I'm humble. I really think that everyone should be aware of it. Right? I mean, not trying to be modest or anything, but, like,
You're so weird.
humble is something people should know about me.
Oh Lord. Okay.
Let's see.
So weird.
What stupid things have I done? Yeah, so he's gotten to me right now. What stupid things have I done, Matt? There was a time where I got locked outside of my house because I forgot my keys. And I was with a few friends. I was with David, Matt, David, who you don't know, Charlie, who you don't know, Lucas, Matt, and was there anyone else? Abdallah, right? I probably don't. No, I don't think so. If you want, you could just give me the 20. And then I can buy 3 with it.
Close.
Plus, we got him next time.
I'll owe you $5.
There was a great joke I have. Oh, cool.
Can I have Mario Odyssey?
This is $45. Wait, I have a 50.
Like, that's 45?
Yeah. If you have a 100, I give you a 50.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll work. All right, here we go.
Counting change with the Bonehead Clan. Can we get to the point?
Oh, right. What was I talking about? Sure. It was me, Matt. I'll give it to you later. I'm on the podcast.
You're gonna think it's 60.
Yes, so I'll give you $40.
Yep.
Oh my God. It's just not stopping. This podcast is a fucking
Oh,
disaster.
no, this is wonderful. I'm having a wonderful time. You've made my night.
I own it now, so it's mine. Where is it?
That's right. Okay, all right, all right. Here you go. Thank you.
You just like threw it at me. There you go.
There you go.
Wait, did you just sell Odyssey on my podcast? Is that what transpired?
Yeah, he now owns a brand new copy of Odyssey. Don't open it. You're gonna ruin its value.
I'm gonna play it right now.
All right, fine. Jesus Christ. Okay, funny story. Got locked outside
Wait,
my house.
side question. Nick, do I even have you added on the Switch?
Dude, probably not. I don't have a Switch. I don't. Honestly, hey, we could talk about that. We could talk about why I'm not buying a Switch. It's because of Matt. Right, Matt?
Yeah, 'cause I have one. You can choose mine.
That's right.
Matt, you
Oh,
should
let
you
me
should
look
add
at-
me on Switch.
Do I have my my Nintendo Network ID? Is that transfer over to the Switch?
Yes. Nintendo.
Switch.
It-
Nintendo
it'll work.
Switch.
I just made a new ID, period. Because it's actually very easy to do on a Switch as opposed to Wii U, which is difficult as fuck.
Alright, fuck it. Let's make it do it. Be the BoneHeadClan again. Or I'll be Tony Riga. I've been labeling myself as Tony Riga a lot. Oh, the story. I was with my friend David, and my friend Abdallah, and Charlie. And I was also with Matt, Lucas, and I think that was
For
it.
the record, we had done the name things already.
Alright, Kyle. Alright, don't make me do it again. Alright. And I got locked
I'm
outside
not.
my
You were
house.
just doing it again.
This was, I didn't have a way in. We had no spare key or anything like that. And I'm like, okay, there's got to be a window open. I said, wait, we didn't finish installing the window in the bathroom because we were renovating the bathroom. And I was like, oh, that's a fucking small window. And I was bigger back then. I was like, all right, well, it's either got to be Matt because he's skinny, or it's got to be David because he's tiny. And then we elected David. Right? 'Cause it was like, Matt, I was like, oh, I guess I'll do it. It was like a David small. We could squeeze in there. He's like, all right, David, now be careful not to fall on any nails that might be lying on the floor. He says, what? Yeah, that's if there's a floor. There might not be, so just be careful. He's like, well, I don't want to do this anymore. So what happened, everyone started arguing and talking and not knowing what to do, and I said, fuck it, and I just climbed through this tiny-ass window, right? My subhuman fat fold was squeezing against the little rims of the
Subhuman fat fold?
What I do is I managed to
That's the-
squeeze through.
That is the best.
The best is I managed to squeeze through and I land with a huge fucking thud in the tub. Hang on, let me make the thud if I may. Kind of like that. And I go, I'm okay. And
Why did you have a wooden tub?
I went around to the front door and I took my sweet fucking time because I managed to heat up a Subway sandwich I had left over. I opened the door. I said, "Come on in." It was probably an Italian sub, spicy Italian. I think I love Italian sandwiches.
Oh, I'm glad we specified on the type of sub.
It's good. It's good. Normally, what I do when I go to Subway now is I'll get a
Oh Christ! Now we've gone to Subway.
Subway, you know Subway. It's fresh out of the freezer. I get pastrami, and I'll get some type of cheese. Sometimes I'll do cheddar, and I'll put like hot sauce on it, onions, olive oil, salt, pepper. I have that toasted on flatbread. If available, I'll get feta cheese.
It's a pretty solid sandwich.
Yeah, it is. I just loaded up with a bunch of stuff. The biggest sandwich I think I've ever made, I had 3 types of cheese.
If anyone joins this podcast right now, they will be entirely confused. It says, let's talk Machinima, and we're talking about Subway.
Secretly, me talking about Subway sandwiches I've had and sandwiches I've made at home is actually a code to what the next Smash Bros. Release date is. Copper Coal.
November 13th of 2034.
Good guess, man. You're wrong. It's 2019.
Damn.
Yeah. Actually, there will be another Smash Bros. Thing for Christmas if I could fucking fix that and get it out. Oh, I have to film another skit for Isaiah that I wrote down. I fucking have to film Smash Bros. 7. I only have the voice. I don't even have all the voices. There's so many projects I say I'm waiting on voices. It's just me. I haven't recorded voices. I'm a lazy fucking shit.
There's a thing that I voiced for you, like, there's a thing that I voiced for you, like, 6 months ago that I haven't seen yet.
I know, I am hungry.
Actually, I recorded, like, 3 things for you, and, like, one of them has made it on YouTube.
You did? What? Wait, hang on 1 second, Kyle. We're figuring out dinner.
I got it ordered.
Yeah, but, I mean, this has got to install.
It's 59% through already.
All right, mister.
It's literally
If
less
you
than a
get, how
minute
about
ago.
late night steak and pizza? You get a pizza. We'll get sandwiches. We'll get a stromboli. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I don't think I can eat it though. I think it's a bad diet. I cut stuff out so I could lose weight, and I did lose 5 pounds.
My girlfriend lost 5 sizes.
Yeah, but you know what? She was a chunky.
She started dieting. She started dieting the same time you did, and she's successful.
I weighed less than her. At least.
Holy fuck, this is riveting.
You weigh more than fat.
Oh yeah? Get out of my house.
Oh,
No living here. I'm keeping the $200. I'm telling my mom to give it back to me. So I'll give it to Matt. He needs it on his way to the gutter. Oh, the vape gonna help you now? Kyle, yes, you voiced several things for me, and I have not made progress on any of them. One, we did the collab, and I have yet to put together the parts they kept harping on you to send me. The Halo Machinima, I think I lost my lines that I recorded, but the rest of all your stuff and everyone else's stuff is in the folder. Christmas stuff I had you this way, which I think might have been 2 things, actually. Those are in a folder, along with other people's lines that I need. I still need Who-Man's lines to actually make some of that, but that doesn't excuse the lines I need. Right?
Very toasty.
You're being rude.
I'm gonna die.
Can you cough and die somewhere else?
Sorry.
Right? God, the people here, right, Kyle? Wait,
Yeah,
I
they're the
can
worst.
chat real quick. Yeah, so it's my fault for a lot of the stuff not being made. Nick has a cool ass voice. I do. Thank you. I don't know Smash's real name. Kyle, do you know Smash's real name?
Obsidian.
Is Obsidian? Is that really his name? What did you say, man?
No.
Your voice is voice contest. Kyle, you're gonna give us a voice. We're both gonna try to do it. Okay, you rate who does it better. We're gonna do 3 of these.
Okay.
Okay. Please choose all.
Alright.
Pick anything, Kyle. Come on, I want to show Matt what he's worth.
Yep, do it.
Not much.
Do it.
Right?
Alright. First voice here. Ready for this?
Keeper.
Link.
Yes, I'm ready. We're ready, Kyle.
Alright, Link.
Yay!
That was me. You know what's funny? Link doesn't speak. This is stupid.
My name isn't Zelda. Did I win?
Oh shit, that was really good.
Alright. We'll call it a time. Next voice.
Alright, Vegeta.
I am Vegeta, Prince of all Saiyans.
I am Vegeta, Prince of all Saiyans.
said. It's
Well,
not like
you're
worse.
just worse than I am.
Well, I guess I.
No, I actually think.
Over 9,000!
It's over 9,000.
Oh, Kakarot thinks he's better than me, but he's an ass! I'm not sure.
Okay, I don't know because like Matt sounded better on the first line, but Nick sounded better with the over 9,000. So like.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, so it's another tie. The final one will decide it. Give us a third voice. This is really how a game starts.
Pretty sick.
Sure. Kermit the Frog.
Oh, you may go first?
Fuck you, bitch, don't toad my load. I'll stick my green, lanky-legged foot up your ass.
Who do you think you are?
I'll tell you a riveting tale that I'll kill your mother.
The toad's about to unload, baby.
Don't make me go to you what I did to Miss Piggy.
He's getting wrecked right now.
Everybody loves Raymond.
So is that just is one of you? Is the other one gonna start now?
That was both of us.
Alright, me and Matt are equal voice actors. Let's fucking go, fam.
Except I'm better, of course.
Alright, give us another voice.
Honestly, you probably are better.
Let's call it here, alright? I don't want to make you cry.
Fair. I don't want to stain your hardwood floor.
I don't want to stain your ego.
Alright, well, okay, hang on. We gotta please Obsidian Skin here before he spams us to death. Shrek.
I'm an ogre.
He wins.
Shrek is love. Shrek is life. I'm gonna
Matt
fuck your
wins.
life.
Matt wins. Matt wins.
That was me.
Matt wins that one.
What? That was me.
Yeah, I know.
What?
I know, but you said the thing, so Matt wins.
Oh, he said Shrek is love. Shrek is life. You don't like that, huh?
Matt, how's it feel to be the winner?
You know, it's like I didn't even try. It's like he's just so below me, you know?
Right, no, I understand that.
Well, now your podcast is just stupid.
Well, you know,
Triple tap?
the podcast quality goes with the guest I picked,
Punch,
so.
punch. Do the punch button. There's no punch button. Mario Odyssey is shit. It's trash.
You're shit. How dare
Mario
you?
64 best game. I just looked at how the game started. The game has a retarded story start. Like, it's not even a story.
I'm sorry. Whoa, whoa, pause. What Mario game has a good story start?
Mario Sunshine. They're on vacation. I can get down with that. What's fucking
Mario
going on here?
Sunshine.
Oh, you know, it's just a normal day with Mario and a sentient hat on a fucking airship. That's normal. Jesus, I need a break.
Well, yeah.
Delfino. Bury me with that ink. Fucking drown me with the fucking Bowser Jr. semen stick they call a paintbrush.
Alright, on that note, thank you everyone for tuning in to the
I
podcast.
can say more things.
Yeah, no, it's been fun. It's been a pleasure. Nick, I hope you had a good
I had a
time.
great time. I need to say whatever else I can before I'm never allowed back. Is there anyone else who had a question, comments? Anyone?
Matt, it's been a pleasure having you. Have fun winning the voice acting competition.
I will. Thank you, Kyle.
Alright, and I hope you guys all enjoyed this wonderfully enlightening episode of the Let's Talk Machinima podcast.
It was absolutely wonderful. I would like to say, if anyone has any more questions, I'll give you an extra few minutes before Kyle probably cuts that off earlier to ask your questions while I just do silly voices for a while. How's that sound? Good? All right, everybody ask your questions. Awesome.
I've just... No, I was ending it. You don't get to decide. You don't get to increase the length of my show.
Hey, guys.
How would you feel if I just...
Guys, you want to hear my...
How would you feel if I just increase...
Wait a minute. What's that, Kyle? You want to... Kyle, you want to hear my Matt impression? Alright, here it goes. This is me as Matt.
Alright, hang on. Hold up. Before you do that.
I'm stupid.
What are we holding on for?
Okay, we gotta hold on for the fact that... Okay, see you guys.
No!
Have a good night. Thank you guys for coming on the podcast. It was a lot of fun.
I love you guys. Thank you.
Say bye, Nick.
Peace out.
Alright, see you guys. It was a lot of fun.
Yes, he said it. He's gay.